Hello traders, how are you? Vladimir here from Traders Academy Club, and in this video I would like to talk about the pending orders. What are the pending orders? What are they good for, and when it's clever to use them? Pending orders, it's one of these features available for us, the traders, in almost all the trading platforms, and most traders don't really understand them, the power of them, and how and when they are useful. So this video comes to explain this exactly and cover all the pending orders and the difference between them, of course the most common ones, and explain how they are used. So let's begin. The idea here is basically every platform, okay, has different type of orders. Market orders here and now, stop entry orders, the limit entry orders, if it's stop loss and take profit orders, trailing stop orders, and several other pending orders that are not available in all the platforms, but still it's very important you understand them, because when you face them it's important you know how to deal with them. So that's good till cancelled orders, one cancels the other, OCO, good for the day, the GFD, and one triggers the other, OTO. So the market orders, we have basically two, the market buy, and we have a market sell. Okay, that's the two orders I want to talk about. So a buy order, that is it's an order that executed instantly for the best price your broker can provide, the platform offers you at the buy price, the ask price. Okay, a sell order is executed at the best price that the seller, that is the broker, is available to deliver to you. Okay, the idea here is very simple. You see the quote of any given instrument and you decide, I want to buy or I want to sell, based on whatever the strategy you use. Straightforward, very simple as is. Okay. The next one we have here, basically that's where we enter the limit entry orders. And we have a buy limit and a sell limit. Buy limit is buy below the current price. So the blue dot, as you can see here, that's the current price. Let's assume you, just for the case of the example, you are in an uptrend. Okay? You cannot be around the computer, around your laptop, around your platform, and execute the trade whenever price reached. One of the options the market, the platforms have for you is use a buy limit. Buy limit means put an order to buy the limit, okay, to buy the price at specific given a specific given area. So once again, we are in an uptrend, and let's say you say, okay, if the price drops to this area, the supportive zone here or lower, doesn't matter what strategy you apply, I want to the platform to go and to buy it for me. So buy limit would execute this exactly. Pay attention that the price you ask for would be the ask price, future ask price, in case the price drops here, and that's the ask price for the buy, that's what I want to buy. And of course it will be executed as the first available price at closest to the price you ask for. Sell limit is sell above the market price. So that's just for the assumption we are going to downtrend, and again you cannot watch the PC and execute manually, so you can sell limit, for example, next to the key resistances or rejections or any other strategy you apply here. So what you do is you put a sell limit and your order would be executed at the best bid price available next to the price you asked for. So that's the limit orders, limit entry orders. Okay, the next one we have available for us is the stop entry orders, and that's a buy stop and a sell stop. What are they good for? Mainly for breakouts out of a range. Okay, so to buy above a current price or to sell below the current price in case we are going for a sell. Or it's like for a breakout strategy. So for example, imagine you are facing here some resistance and you want to say, okay, once the price goes above the resistance zone, I want the order to be executed even if you are not around. Okay, so buy stop allows that exactly. Sell stop could be exactly the opposite. So you want to sell, right? Once the price breaks below significant low on the market and you are not around to execute the order. The next ones available for us, basically, what I'll show you here is the pending orders in the MetaTrader platform, okay? But keep in mind, in every platform, it's somewhere else and not all the orders would be available. So inside MetaTrader 4, once you open the order window, you got here the type of the order, market or pending orders. Once you click on that, it gives you all the types available in MT4. That's buy limit, sell limit, and buy stop and sell stop. That's the orders available for you in the MT4. Stop loss orders. The idea here is basically that's used for closing the trade in a loss, accepting a loss. Okay, so for example, you buy the breakout. Okay, here you decide, okay, if the price breaks, I want to go long because the assumption that the price should continue higher. You made your analysis, you choose your trade. But you do want to protect yourself. What happens in case the market disagree with you? You do not want to leave that for complete randomness, right? So stop loss comes to protect you. If, for whatever the reason, market reverses on you, retraces on your position, you don't want to stay inside if a specific level is reached or broken. And for sell, it's the vice versa. Let's say this level is broken and you want to say, okay, if it goes up again above specific level, I want to be out. You are asking for the platform to execute opposite order to close your trade. So if you were selling, you are asking from the system to buy back, okay, with a loss. Okay, but you are accepting a loss and you are maximizing your risk. Okay, you are limiting your risk. So your risk is known, and you will not find yourself not protecting and in overexposed conditions. Then we have a trailing stop loss order. The idea of a trailing stop loss is to move and upgrade, follow your protection level as the trend goes. These orders are a fantastic way to dynamically protect your trade and what we call lock in the profits once the price starts moving in your direction. This type of order can be applied only to running position. Okay, so you can't put a trailing stop loss in a pending order. It's once the trade is on, you can apply the trailing stop loss. A trailing stop order is lagging behind the market price and moves along with the price in one direction only. So just for the example, imagine you got a buy here, okay, and the price starts to go with you. So what the trailing order does is basically allow you to lock X points to be trailed with you. So every time the market goes, let's say 30 points, your stop loss will start to follow. So the distance between the price and your stop would always respect the number of points you ask. This allows you that once the market reverses on you, you don't find yourself not protected and you lock in your profit. Very, very good feature from my point of view to traders that love to ride the trend and cannot simply always be there. Also very important to mention, if you use trading stop losses, if you are day trading or short-term trading, you don't want to give like huge window of points, like big range of, let's say, 100 points. It doesn't make sense, right, for day trading. And on the other hand, if you are long-term trader, you don't want to choke your trade by limiting your pending order for 20-30 points, because it's too small for significant trends. Okay, So that's the trailing stops. Now let's talk about the orders. That these orders are not part of MT4 platform. They are available in many other platforms. It's important you know them. So the GTC, the good till cancelled orders, the idea here is it's not the order itself, but more type of expiration. Meaning, when you are setting a limit or stop order, you have the option to select expiration date and time. In other words, if the order is not triggered until the expiration time hits, the order would be removed. A good till cancelled order is exactly what the name suggests. It's good until it's cancelled. And no predefined expiration. You are responsible for removing the order. It's very important to understand in case it's not triggered. Another very popular, it's good for the day. This is GFD, another pending order, another order available for traders in different platforms. Now again, it's also related to the expiration of the limit or stop orders. Good for the day orders would remain active until the end of the trading day. When trading Forex, it's best to confirm with your broker what is considered end of the trading day, since the market is 24/5. Normally it's midnight based on the broker time. And what is this time? It's good to check with the broker. Both GFD and GTC orders are known as time in force orders, as they rely on the time period to be activated. One cancels the other, the OCO. This order consists of two pending orders basically. Okay, now look how it works. One will be cancelled as soon as the other is triggered. Imagine you are trading ranges breakouts. Okay, very popular trading strategies. Once there is a consolidation, let's assume the market is moving in some trend and entered a range. Okay, so you can basically prepare yourself. So okay, if it breaks above this range, I assume the market continues all the way up. If it reverses on me, then maybe the trend changes. Okay, very popular. There are different type of boxes the trader creates in specific times or levels. Very popular strategy. So basically what you can do, as the price is inside the range, you place two orders, one above the top and one below the bottom. The above the top would be the buy stop by the breakout. Here it will be sell stop, sell below the given market, right? As soon as the price breaks in either direction, you want to cancel the other one. And this is where the OCO comes in. One cancels the other. And also from the same family, we have another order, the OTO. But before that, I would like to ask your support back. If you find this video helpful and educational, that helps you to understand what the pending orders are, please hit the like button below this video. YouTube algorithm needs your support here to help the channel. Thank you very much in advance for your help. If you have any specific request of another educational video that you would like me to record, or suggest a subject, please leave your comment below the video and we will add it to our list. So let's continue. So the OTO, or the one triggers the other. The OTO order will put on a second order to your broker only, and that's very important, only if another order is triggered first. Say you are looking for a bullish continuation above the most recent swing high. Okay, in that case, let's assume we are in an uptrend and we want to continue buy as if the highs are broken. Okay, or if you are out of specific range. So you place there a buy stop order, which once triggered, you would immediately trigger the second order. Idea is sell limit around the next important resistance, for example. So let's assume there is a key rejection here and key rejection here. Your assumption, if we are above key rejection area, then likely to assume the price would move to the next significant level. What is this significant level? Most likely the next rejection zone. If you are not, you can put the take profit there, for example, or you can simply do the sell limit trigger, because of the assumption, if we reach this zone, I want to step back from my buys and I want to start the sells. Okay, so only once one is activated, the other one could be applied. That's it. I hope you find this clean, and it helps you to understand what available orders you have as a trader. Okay, pending orders are great for various strategies, and they can save you lots of time. So it's important you practice them and you see when and how the implementation of them could save you time and help you in your trading. And I would like to take this opportunity and to invite you to our club, the Traders Academy Club, and to learn all our trading techniques and all our ways how we work with the market in real time. The links to join us are below this video, in the description, and in the pinned comment inside the comment section. So thanks for watching. I wish you a wonderful trading and see you around.